This new home, well, let me rephrase it because it wasn't brand new. It was just new to us. This time it was not a house. It was a double wide trailer. Well, it is a double wide trailer or mobile home. And at first, like I said before, I was not on board with it. And it's not because it was a mobile home. It was more of the communication between my husband and I. There wasn't any. He did it on his own. But one way he did get me on board was the financials. One thing you can know about me is that I am a little on the frugal side. I am the type of person who I don't like to live in debt. So if I can save and pay cash for whether it's a home, a car, or any other item, that's what I prefer to do. If we ever take out a mortgage or have to do something like that, I want it very, very short term. Because once again, I don't like to owe anyone any money. And so one of the ways that he got me on board was we were able to pay cash for this. Because like I said, it's a double wide and it was new to us, meaning it needed some renovations. It was once again a fixer-upper. And that was another thing that also got me on board because if you've watched any of the other videos, I like a project, especially since I have a husband that is so capable of doing so many things. And so after we took, after he showed me around our new home, it really didn't take me too long to come up with a vision for it, to see what it was, but also the potential of what it could be. One of the drawbacks in owning this property is while we owned the mobile home, we did not own the land where the mobile home was located. So then our search began for land because once again, I don't like owing anyone. I don't like having to pay anyone. So for me, if I can minimize how much we have going out of our house every month, that's what I want to do. So as you can probably tell, I'm the money person in our relationship, my husband and I. Usually relationships is going to have the one that likes to spend and the one that likes to save. I'm the one that likes to save in our relationship. So our thoughts were, since we were having to pay rent temporarily on this land just to keep the mobile home there, we would begin our search for other property. And we did. We looked within Shelby County because that's where Alabaster is. It's located in Shelby County in Alabama. So we looked within our county, but we also looked at neighboring counties. Ultimately, we decided that at that point in time, we would continue to look for land, but we were going to stay in Alabaster. The reason being is that we still had a son that was in school there. And while he primarily lived with his mom, we didn't want to be too far away to where we weren't accessible. So we wanted to be around if he needed us. And at that point in time, he wasn't driving. And so we wanted to stay within Alabaster. While we looked for the property, the renovations that we did on the mobile home were very minimal. I had a plan that my husband agreed that could be done. that ultimately we wanted to get to. However, because we were going to move this, we didn't want to do so much to where anything would get messed up in the move. Okay. So there were small things that we did, uh, like change light fixtures, change the paint, take up that nasty carpet that was there. We focused on appliances. But the main things as far as like renovating the kitchen and even getting new windows and doing the siding, um, those were things that we wanted to wait and do once we found our property. One of the good things about the master bedroom is that it was pretty much a blank slate. It didn't have any flooring on it at the time. However, like I mentioned before, we didn't want to do anything major like flooring in the house at that time because we were going to move the mobile home. So one of the things that we decided to do to the master bedroom was to just paint the floors that were there. And that gave us a temporary update and just made it more appealing to the eye, something easier to look at every day without going ahead and spending the money that we eventually would on just getting new floors throughout the entire home. So we painted and we both the walls and the ceilings and changed the light fixtures in there. And then also in the master closet and in the master bathroom, we also painted in those areas. When it came to renovating the living room and dining area, we had to put a little bit more work than we did in in the master bedroom because there was carpet. And so that carpet was pulled up. And then there were also some issues with the ceiling. Uh, it was just nasty looking. uh, Probably a little mold and things like that that my husband actually took care of prior to us moving into the home. Eventually, we will remove the popcorn off the ceilings in the entire mobile home, but as for right now, um, at least at that time, we decided just to paint the ceilings, just keep everything cosmetic until we found our property and we moved the mobile home onto our land. And we did go ahead and change the light fixtures in there. And half of the floor, well, the floor that was in the dining area had vinyl floor tiles. And so temporarily we kept that. And then just like we did the master bedroom, the part of the floor that was in the den area that was carpeted, uh, that had carpet on it originally, we painted it as well. And we used a lot of rugs. So it wasn't much floor left once we put a big, huge rug down. But it actually looks good, the painted floor.